Everyone, it's Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Just do a quick update, let you know kind of what's going on. So you got the debt deal going on right now, so any trading stuff, just watch for that. But getting back to this, so 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, whatever, said the options market isn't in control anymore. And so this type of stuff, just keep saying you can use it to know why. Like, say if Apple kept bumping up here, like on Monday, I think it did, kept bumping up on this 400 and get knocked down. So just know why. There's no other reason besides something in play right here. But don't do any bets as far as like, a credit call spread right here or something where you need it to expire under 400. Don't play these for the probability ranges. Just play them for your own knowledge and things like that. Because coming back over here, what we need to wait for, and again, for the foreseeable future, the probability is not going to come back on. Because right here, you need, so it'll go, on its little run or whatever, and then we need to see a few green, and there's other things that come in play where you don't have to just sit there. Like, you can kind of tell when it is going to be. So right now, it's just going to be a long string of just red, and the probability has gone away. And how you can tell that too, remember the very beginning, how you can tell with this too. This is just in chaos, but remember, it's kind of a bad example, but so back in like May or June, the highest open interest was out here on, it was like the 370, and then the 320 was the highest open interest. And these were all flat down here. And then you would have the weekly just pinning Apple right here in this, it was in that, 340 area. And so these kept coming down every single week. There was no reason for it to be out here. Well, now you have the exact opposite, where because the options market isn't in control, it's been blowing through this. So this August, you see how it was only supposed to be down here at this 360, but since the options market broke, 3 weeks ago, it's not set up anymore. So this is actually expanding. It's going the other way, and it will keep expanding. So this 400 will keep going up. I imagine they'll start to close these down. It doesn't really matter. This doesn't mean anything anymore. But this will keep coming up. So it's actually going the other way. In like that Seeking Alpha article I said, it's going to, the elevator door, this is it opening. And then you can tell too, this is just not normal. The options market is not cleanly controlling Apple. You can tell again by, here's just a different graph on this Thinkorswim. So here's the August, just another way to look at it. But just see how not orderly it is. And then coming out to the September, you can tell also because see, this is the 430 and 435s out here. So this is expanding even more. So it's coming out even farther and farther. So just like elevator door, accordion, or whatever, this is just expanding. That's not, that's just another signal that options aren't really in play. You can, again, for the week to week, you can kind of just know the stuff, or like, oh, there may be some selling right here. So if it does bounce off, I know it's just because of this. So I'm going to buy it 398 or 395 and then go from there. And just kind of, it's still may expire in these things, but just know that's not at any time. It can keep going higher and higher just because you have all this other data showing. So it doesn't matter. Like if it closes this week at 395, oh, the probability range is back on no because you have all this other stuff. It just happened to be. So yeah, just wanted to kind of get that out there. So you had yesterday somebody buy a good amount of these 430 and 435 calls out here. So what you want to look for now is like how can you use this data? Kind of coming off the Max Pain subject, but just coming in general market knowledge. So what am I shooting for? What's my target going to be? What am I looking? What should I sell calls at or whatever? Use this as your upper target range. So if someone's coming up here, some commercial money is betting on this 430, 435 area. So just kind of keep in mind that that's looking for now. This always can change, but that will start to look like your upper range. And then what's good too on the downside is nobody's looking for. They're just buying. Anytime people are buying at the money options, it's per protection. It's not a directional bet. A directional bet is something something out of the money. Like these, you don't come and buy. You don't waste this much time decay and stuff out here buying out of the money. At the money is, yeah, like I said, just a hedge, protection, anything like that. So that's also another good sign that the floor in Apple is creeping up towards the 400 area. So that's all about for the week. Real quick on this portfolio model. So everything's doing good. This one I sent out an email. I'm not gonna keep it my top priority. I kind of said I closed it down. So if I do a trade here and there, it just takes too much time. But basically, this is for really short-term traders anyways. In most of the to do this account, you need to be, trading the market every single day in there. And if you're that type of trader, you probably have your own way of doing things anyways. All you're doing is buying, like you would come down here, and I'll leave that up there definitely, but you would just come. Today's Wednesday, but you would buy wherever you think the stock, is fairly stable. So you would buy at 395 today, and then sell the 395 call for $4 a credit. And so what you want to do, you want it to get called away. Like if it called away at half an hour later, that's great because you realize this max profit. All you're going for is to realize this $4 gain, lock it in, or it's protection. So now you're protected all the way down to 391. And then if it gets to 391, that's your cost basis. So then sell the 390 for another $5. And then so now your cost basis is 385. And you can kind of it just gets you really protected. It's a safer way. So hopefully it's self-explanatory. It's for shorter traders anyways, and I figure you guys can do that on your own. So